It's another beat kind of day, folks. Let's get making. Hey, how's it going? My name's Sanderson. I have this mic right here right now because I couldn't find the microphone for the video camera, and it's just better quality anyway, so why not look like a podcaster? Anyway, without further ado, let's get this video started. Today we're looking at this beat right here, which is a kind of dark, trappy beat, I would say. Let's just start with how I started the track, shall we? I was playing around on my little piano, my old piano right here, and I came up with this little ditty. And then what I did is I ended up reversing that to make this. So it sounds pretty cool. Sounds like a pretty cool loop. And then all we did was the classic that I always do. I took it down by 2 octaves to give it this kind of darker feel underneath it. And then I put some reverb on it and heightened it by what sounds like 1 octave. And put an auto filter on it, as you can see right here. And then that was the loop. And altogether that should sound like... should sound like this. Once that was done, it was time to start adding in the bass. I decided to use a very, very, very dirty 808 bass because I think that sounds pretty cool. My voice is a bit knackered, I'm sorry. Has a weird hop in its step, it's not quite normal. And then I put this here just to give it a glaze, because I just thought that would sound really cool with the drop. That came naturally though, once I'd already added in the snare. The classic just... once that snare was added in, that was the beginning of the percussion. I don't know if it's abnormal to start with the snare and then go to the kick, but I thought the kick would sound nicer once the snare had already been tapping away. This kick is erratic as feck, let me tell you. But the kick went a little something like this. And that's how that kick happened. I think the first thing I always add, if I'm doing a trap beat after my kick and my snare, is my open hi-hat. It always kind of sits right on the beat where you can't really put anything else. You can, but it doesn't necessarily sound so clean. Once that was in, it was time to add in the hi-hat, which is right here. Arpeggiated right here to keep it easy for myself so I can just flick and switch. Got a cheeky little auto pan on that as well, so it feels like it's kind of moving around your ears and makes it feel spacey and dark. And then the final thing was to add in just an overused trap snare, because that's literally what it's called. Look, right there. Look, overused trap snare. Now it was time to make all of the really nice sounds that go with it. So I thought what would sound really nice with this is if I put in some choir. Choir would be quite nice because it adds this, again, real darkness to it. Choirs always add darkness. Why do you think it's in so much metal music, eh? It made sense to add it in here. Choir sound from the Mad Zach 64 Pad Lab sample pack, I think. I found it on Ableton. Ableton was just giving it away, so... As you can hear, that's got a sidechain on it, which I created with the compressor on Ableton, the generic one. Might be old school now, actually, because I think there's an update where you can just sidechain differently, but I guess I'm old school and I've got the setup the same, so I just do that. And with that, over the top of that, adding some strings felt like it made sense because it sounds almost cinematic. As you can hear, the sidechain on that is pretty intense, actually. I didn't realize it was that intense. Maybe I should have turned that down, but it sounds good again, so I'm going to leave it doing that, because it's nice to hear something like strings so unnaturally dampened. It's heavy as feck, like it's dirty as hell. I wanted to add even more dirt, so I got this 808 right here called Hounds, which is just... fecking dirty as hell, you know? It just kind of really gets you in the face. A couple chants here and there that go, what, and yeah, and hey, and all that stuff that makes it sound cool. Also, it's kind of nice to put it in there to catch you on the off guard. So you're like, oh, that was interesting. That beat's still captivating my soul. I put a little delay on it to make it a bit ping-pongy and add some reverb, and then... Boom. You got yourself chanting, eh? You got yourself chanting all over the track here. Chanting, and you go... I don't know what that just was. And to be honest, that pretty much sums up the beat. It's weird because when I speak about it, it makes me realize how simple it is and how not complicated that was. But the weird thing is all of the simplest things always seem to sound the best. For now, that is the beat, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching this beat video. If you like what you hear, be sure to subscribe, and if you want to keep up to date with my videos, then hit that bell, because what is the point of the subscribe button without hitting that bell anymore? Seriously, I don't know why they took that feature away. But anyway, if you want a beat tailored specifically to your needs made by me, then please do DM me on my Instagram at Cameron Sanderson UK, and we'll sort that out for you. Follow me on Instagram at Cameron Sanderson UK if you like what you heard. My name's been Cameron Sanderson. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll speak to you very soon. Oh, and there's new stuff coming out very soon too. I'm going to do vlogs, I'm going to do music on this channel as well. So if you're interested in that, make sure you hit that button. Okay, sorry, I'm going to leave you alone now. Bye!